Good morning, students. Today's question from August 31, 2021 and shift 1 question this is, and this question is belongs to thermodynamics. Coming to the question, cadmium solid plus Hg2SO4 plus 9 by 5 H2O gives rise to CdSO4 dot 9 by 5 H2O plus 2 Hg. They given one of the reaction and the value of E naught cell. So they given the E naught cell, that is the 4.315 volts, and temperature they given 25 degrees Celsius. If delta H value means enthalpy change also they given, that is standard enthalpy change, that is the minus 825.2 kilojoule per mole they given, and the standard entropy change in joule per Kelvin is, means they are asking the entropy change, standard entropy change they are asking. Now we need, what we need, first of all write down the given information, what they given, E naught cell value they given, that is the 4.315 volts they given. Next, temperature they given 25 degrees Celsius. So this one we have to convert it into the Kelvin scale. So plus 273. Then this is the 298 Kelvin. This is the temperature. Next, they given the standard enthalpy change for that reaction, that is the minus 825.2 kilojoule per mole they given. Next, standard entropy change means delta S naught they are asking. In joule per Kelvin they are asking. So this is the question mark. So this is the question information from the question. So now we know the formula, that is the delta G equal to delta H minus T delta S. Delta H minus T delta S. Next, one more formula in terms of E naught cell, that is the delta G equal to minus NF E naught cell, minus NF E naught cell. So these two are the formulas of delta G. So now both equal to it. So delta H minus T delta S equal to minus NF E naught cell. We need delta S, so that's why delta S turn that side, NFE turn that side. Then T delta S equal to, this T delta S, this is the negative term, that side is going, means this will be positive term. Then T delta S equal to delta H, this NFE term turn that side, then delta H plus NF E naught cell, NF E naught cell. This is the T delta S. We need only delta S, so T turn that side, delta H plus NF E naught cell by, this is the temperature. So now delta S equal to, delta H value how much they given, minus 825.2 kilojoule they given, but we need delta S in the joules, so converted into the joules, that is the 10 cube joule per mole, plus N means number of electrons involved in the reaction. So in this number of electrons involved in the reaction, cadmium is in 0 oxidation state. Here cadmium is in +2 oxidation state. So 0 to 2 means electrons involved are 2. So N value is 2, and Faraday already we know, that is the 96,500, and E naught cell they given, that is the 4.315 volts, 4.315 by temperature. Temperature how much? That is the 298. So this is total values. If you are substituted, then delta S calculation, total calculation if you done, we will get the nearly 25 joule per Kelvin, nearly 25 joule per Kelvin. So this is the delta S value for this question. So what they given, E naught cell they given, delta H naught they given, delta S naught they are asking. So we know the two formulas, that is the delta G formula, delta H minus T delta S we know, and delta G equal to minus NF E naught cell also we know. So both the delta G values only, so both equal it. Then delta H minus T delta S equal to minus NF E naught cell. We need delta S, so derive the delta S from this equation. Then delta S equal to delta H plus NF E naught cell by T. So all the values substitute. Already we know delta H value they given minus 825.2 kilojoules they given, but delta S we need in the joules, so this one is converted into the joules. So this is minus 825.2 into 10 cube joules plus this is the NF E naught cell. N value means what is that? Number of electrons involved in the reaction. So here 2 electrons are involved. So 2 into F Faraday value, that is the 96,500 into that is the E naught cell they given already, that is the 4.315. So total values if you are by temperature also. So then the temperature they given 298 Kelvin. So total values if you substituted and after that if you are doing the calculation, then delta S will be nearly equals to 25 joule per Kelvin will come. So this is the problem. Thank you.